Hello, hello, beautiful person watching this. I am very happy that you are here. Welcome to a Slay the Spire silent heart kill. And this might be the ugliest run you'll ever see. This just happened. I'm just recording all my runs with, I've found that you can locally in OBS record only one source's audio now. That's amazing. So while I watch videos or whatever in the background, I can just have the audio for Slay the Spire playing, and then when I go back and watch it later, we'll have game audio. And I didn't know this for the first 2 or 3 runs I did of this, so I'll probably not be uploading those. But anyway, this run is absolutely terrible, and I still win. So, gonna be going over what happened here and what I did wrong, what I did right, and yeah. So we have a very ugly jawworm fight. Very ugly jawworm fight. I consider taking 12 here and doing 9 damage. And then, yeah, took Bane floor 1 with no poison. Pretty gross. And that's a good turn. You love to see that. But now, take 7. And then it hits for 17 again. On the turn, that's I draw strike, so I take 4 to do some damage there. And that's like the least greedy I can be. And it works out here because I realize that I have exact lethal. For some reason I can't quite do math at first. But yeah, this is 7, 6, 6. It's exactly 19. So thank goodness I did that. I see it's Slimbo, and Deadly Poison not great against Slimbo because it goes away when it splits. So I take a Fumes. Of course, to combo some poison to combo with Bane would be very nice. A bit early for Fumes, but I still think it's fine. And absolute trash cards here. Big skip. Big skip. Got the lice fight. Definitely taking 1 in order to pop both the ones that are buffing. And yeah, yeah, this is a good turn. Take 1 again. So far, you know, not a great opener. The Jawworm was very rough, and my cards are only okay. I take 2nd Bane, I think, here. Very disgusting, very disgusting. Probably the first time I've ever taken double Bane in my life. But yeah, all I have for damage is Fumes, Bane, so like, I need more. And then, oof. Luckily I have the Regal Pillow, so that lets me click that event, but I would have skipped otherwise, probably. Draw the Fumes. And that lets me... Lagavuln's definitely best case scenario. Like, maybe... I mean, with 54 health, I'm getting through Knob, but I would definitely be taking the, 24 or whatever. But yeah, Fumes against Laga is quite nice. And doing math a little bit. Can't kill it with Strike Strike, sadly. And Dreamcatcher is kind of not amazing either. It does synergize with my Regal Pillow though. It makes you want to rest more. But of course, you don't particularly always want to be resting, so. And I got the 2 Fungi Beasts with a solid turn 1. One of them is buffing here, so. not bad here. And upgraded defend actually being relevant here a little bit. Not really, but lets me strike and take 1 instead, which I'm happy to do. Probably should have just double defended. But 1 damage, whatever. So still don't want deadly for the same slime boss reason. All out attack is decent. So definitely considering that. Definitely not clicking outmaneuver here. That's outmaneuver is better than some people think it is in certain situations, but not in this, not right here. Definitely not right here. Definitely thinking about this more than current me would think about it. And I only played this run an hour ago or so. Pretty interesting. Not sure why I'm thinking so hard about it. Definitely would click auto attack here myself. My current self. Got a whetstone. Upgraded the... and that's crippling cloud. That's pretty good. Backstep upgrade was pretty good. So I upgrade my hand here, and I have the choice of actually 3 very good choices. Defend plus a full block, all out attack to deal 42, or play noxious fumes plus. And I figure I'm gonna be able to kill the one on the left either way, so. And if not, you know, they're weak anyway. So taking max 14 damage. And I drew the survivor. I know that the right one's just gonna die, so use all my attacks on the left one. And yeah, really good sentries fight. Really good. And I got meat on the bone. So meat on the bone is good and all, but when you already have Regal Pillow Dreamcatcher, you know, more sustain is not exactly what you're looking for necessarily. But I mean, I'm not going to complain about meat on the bone. Just basically that means probably that Regal Pillow Dreamcatcher is not really going to be important. Usually. And really, like, this run went so badly that the sustain is, like, the only reason that I won. I believe my relics at the end of the run ended up healing me for 200 something overall. And definitely can take the max health here. I got Laga again, so managed to completely dodge Gremlin Knob here. Again, I would have lived, but Laga is better than Gremlin Knob, for sure. And here you can either pass to let Fumes apply next turn, or play the Crippling Cloud. I'd rather have it weak now because I'm going to draw Survivor Plus soon. And yeah, you have to consider what's still in your deck when you are thinking about passing. Like, if all of your cards in your deck are block cards, and you don't break it, then what are you going to do to break it, right? And of course, if you're drawing the block cards, then you would like to have him awaken hitting you to then use the block cards to actually block. Got Centennial Puzzle and Alchemize. And Alchemize is okay in this run. Upgrade the Fumes. Or the Slimbo, once the guy splits. And pretty bad cards here from Colorless Potion. I believe I have a pretty solid Colorless Potion you know, normally colorless potion, you can get something pretty good, but boy was that not good. Finesse is a fine card, of course, but not from colorless potion. And I realize here it's bad to split even if I can, so just block as much as I can, proc Centennial Puzzle, and move on. See, it can deal 14, and then now it's exactly splitting, so I have to commit here. Do as much as I can. I should have played Cutting Potion right there, actually. And yeah, I notice it as well. Like, I win, obviously. We're watching a hard kill, but definitely sus there. You gotta take Slime Boss very seriously as silent. So I use it here instead while I'm weakened to mostly kill that one on the left there. And this is where Fumes becomes really good. And yeah, we get there against the Slime Boss. But boy, Slime Boss scary. After Image, definitely better than these other options. I'm not playing that many cards, so it's not like amazing. And then I really don't want to play Runic Dome. Every time I'm offered Runic Dome, I'm like, ugh. Even though it's fine, just I don't want to do it, so I pick Slaver's Collar. And Slaver's Collar is like, makes early Act 2 really tough. It's basically like you don't have a relic. So the early hallways can be tough. I decide I can go left. And should be fine. And don't play Cloud here. I want to get the Fumes in play. Crippling Cloud unupgraded just doesn't really apply enough poison. And this lets me proc Centennial Puzzle for 1 health. Weaken the right one. And I'm deciding between Strike and then take 1 or just defend. Since Strike's only dealing 3 and I have Fumes in play, just play the defend. Not sure which one's really correct. And now they're doing 24 damage. So definitely blocking here, but I'm considering using the block potion instead and then playing all out attack. And another 24 damage. So here I realize I'm not going to be able to kill them, so block potion is definitely getting used this turn, I imagine. Nope. Oh, because I have meat on the bone. This puts me exactly to heal for meat on the bone. Past me understood the assignment. And I found a catalyst. Uh, 417 gold. So I really do not want to fight these guys, but... And this is the beginning of the real ugliness, I think. Like, yes, taking double Bane Act 1 was gross, but I made it through okay. But this is where... Ugh, like, how does this run win? So, definitely not able to kill Bear turn 1, and that's the Dex debuff. That's probably the worst thing. But then turn 2, Romeo, is that the middle guy? Yeah, Romeo's attack will weaken you. And I have to get Fumes in play so I don't kill Romeo. So he does weaken me. But he does die to the poison, and then Bear's hitting me for 20 damage, so I do block pot here, surely. And Alchemize, perhaps? but no, I probably don't Alchemize because I need to play attacks. See, if I Catalyst and then do that, it's perfectly killing the one on the left. And then just have to get through Bear here. Even just Bear is still formidable when you have no decks. And yeah, it's rough. So I think I have to forgo Alchemizing to kill him there. And got a red mask for my efforts. Take so much damage. Not even sure I played that fight correctly, but that's just a very rough spot to be in. Fighting that fight at all. And I take a dodge and roll for some block. Huge store here by Paper Crane. Paper Crane's so good. I had Crippling Cloud. I need more block, so. And I buy Explosive Potion. Helps with Slavers. Pretty reasonable decision, I think. Ancient Pot versus the Hex. And of course I have Alchemized in my hand anyway, so I get to replace it. And yet this Paper Crane, man, this Paper Crane. Boy, is it good. Decide to dodge and roll there, still full blocking, and then block the little next turn. And that is 31. 31 is a lot. So another moment of like, oh my god, there's no way I'm winning here because I'm taking 19 down to 6. Full block. Dot there. And meat on the bone cooking. I passed those cards. Could have taken Deadly Poison in hindsight. Not sure why wouldn't there. It's like not amazing, but it's a little more poison. And I take one on purpose for Centennial Puzzle. Draws after image with it. Very rewarded. And pretty bad turn otherwise though. Bane with no poison. Didn't draw Fumes or Cloud or anything. So if they both attack me next turn, I'm in a bad spot. And they do. So definitely have to play Energy Pot here. I think at this point I was thinking like, I'm just waiting to die pretty much. But there's this feeling you need to get over about like how the hallway fights are so hard because when you have Slaver's Collar, like it's gonna get easier. And yeah, I do end up using the potion, so I should have just used it earlier before I played Catalyst. But doesn't matter, I don't think. Could have mattered though. Should have used the poison potion earlier, and definitely was thinking that as I watched it. So got there here, and again, meat on the bone cooking. Take Blur. It's interesting, but yeah, I need more block, and the after image block can be retained with Blur. It's fair enough. Bit of an ugly start. Red mask plus Paper Crane absolutely saving me there. Otherwise, they would have been doing too much damage. So yeah, energy potion to block, and even lets me play Fumes. So by the skin of my teeth, this fight. And again, the 4 energy from Slaver's Collar is huge. got enough damage for that one. Get to play aggro. And yeah, this fight went okay. Mostly due to Keeper Crane plus Red Mask. And those are the latest 2 relics that I have, so very, very tight fight there. There's an acro. I consider not taking aggro. It's really not great because I only have 3 energy in most fights. But it helps me find the only cards in my deck that are good. So, and it's good against bosses and elites, of course. I am offered, I rest, of course. Dreamcatcher plus Regal Pillow. Oh, and okay, this fight, just avert your eyes, because I misplay in the beginning, and then I get tilted, and then So I should just play Noxious Fume's Odd Attack right there, and then I realize what I've done. And then I get tilted. And yeah, it's bad. And then here I should just either play Fumes or Odd Attack, but then I accidentally strike. I think I just literally played the wrong card there, like misclicked. Not a decision. And so yeah, this is a very tilting fight for me. And yeah, it happens. So now I'm taking 1 billion damage and getting weakened and frailed. And Catalyst is not doing shit, but I still play it. And then I aggro because these 3 cards are bad, and I don't want to draw them like next turn. And again, probably should have just played Explosive Pot there, but I let them both hit me. So at this point, I just commit. I'm like, I need to draw Fumes like now and play it, and I don't care what happens. That was what I decided here. And I played Blade Dance because it was blocking for more than Blur because I was frail. So with After Image, Blade Dance blocks for 4. And yep. Now I'm kind of back to business here, but only after completely punting on this floor. And then here's 1 billion damage, but I get there and I just, I don't even do math here. I might not have even needed to Vulnerable Potion. What is that, 12 plus, yeah, 24 plus whatever Strike was doing, plus the poison. So if that mathed out to not killing without Vulnerable Potion, then I did it correctly. Otherwise, I wasted Vulnerable Potion. And I got Toy Ornithopter. Toy Ornithopter also is quite good. I found another Catalyst. So now I have 2 unupgraded Catalysts, and I still have to rest. Disgusting. And Wraith Form, by the way. I didn't even mention that. But yeah, I wanted to rest. Because there's a good chance I die. Truly. And I decide against playing Regen Potion because I might heal too much and then not Meat on the Bone. I think that that concern goes away rather quickly. I just don't have enough yet. Enough poison. And like, how is this deck alive type situation. If I didn't have Meat on the Bone and Regal Pillow, it'd be so dead already. Let's take 7. Definitely have to play Catalyst for 4 poison. Disgusting. But of course, the next one will double to 14 or 20 now. And yeah, it's hitting for 7 times 6, and I didn't draw a way to make weak. So down to 5, and suddenly I'm realizing my decision not to regen potion was, you know, not the best. So I've drawn Wraith Form and Catalyst at the same time, unfortunately. And have to just let the Catalyst go, because otherwise I'm dead. But that's okay, has enough poison anyway. And on the 7x9 turn it dies. I take Calculate Gamble without thinking very much there, it's fine. And finally decide I can upgrade. I go with Catalyst instead of Wraith Form because I need more damage so badly. After image, Acro. Yeah, Red Mask plus Paper Crane doing some very heavy lifting in this fight. In this run. Decide to regen pot now so that I can upgrade again, perhaps. Unfortunately, no poison on this guy, so Catalyst doing nothing and Bane doing nothing. And here I realize Blade Dance blocks for more than dodge and roll. Full block, play Fumes, that's a good turn. And we got there. And upgrade other Catalyst, yep. So basically I'm realizing, you know, I need to kill Automaton and it has 320 health. So immediately I pop the artifacts and then I gamble. And I find the Fumes. Huge Fumes on the turn where I'm not taking any damage. So that was perfect, I think. Exactly the correct play. And the left one takes Wraith Form. That's actually good, because it means if I can kill it like whenever I want, then I can just put it into my hand. So yeah, I'm trying to leave the left one alive for now, and then just let it slowly die to Fumes. And eventually he will Hyper Beam, and I will put Wraith Form in my hand, but then I'll win. That's pretty good. Draw Catalyst. That's applying 34 poison. And yeah, not many options here. We could have considered not playing all-out attack there because the left one dies faster, but yeah, if I let it die to poison, then it will go into my hand after my turn ends, and then I'll have it for next turn, so it ends up being completely perfect, actually. Would I have even died? I'm not sure. Defend plus... Acro could have drawn something. Let's see what I draw. Top 3 cards. Nooch. I think I would have lived without Wraith Form. If I played Acro, defend, neutralize. Because Paper Crane would have reduced the damage by quite a lot. So yeah, even though that worked out so nicely, I actually would have lived anyway. And decided to take Burst there. I have double Catalyst. Plus. So. Pretty good. I'm considering not picking this fruit juice, but the other potions that I have aren't that good, so I just drink it. And here, Black Star is definitely not getting picked, and Sozu is not getting picked because I have Alchemize and Toy Ornithopter, so... Just take the other thing and accept that I'm never gonna upgrade any cards. Fusion Hammer. which very sad, very sad. Would have loved not that relic, but it is what it is. Probably a mistake to defend first there. Very likely to draw block, and even if I don't, it's like whatever. And then I realize I have Centennial Puzzle and I shouldn't have even blocked anyway, and now I'm taking a billion. So here I let myself take 5. Put Fumes in play and draw 3 extra cards. I realize my catalysts aren't even here, so I'm drawing towards them. Take 2. Yeah, I definitely want to get the kill fast. And yeah, I got there with the strike, otherwise I would have taken a lot of damage. That skip. Kind of gross. Madness. Immediately skipped. So I know that I have another store coming up, so I just card remove, and then I consider... I actually consider clicking Prismatic Shard here because this run was such a meme already that I was like, it would be funny, I guess. But I decided against it because like I'm so heavy into poison and weak that it's like, what are other classes really doing for me? But it could have been fun. I don't think I've ever like had a Prismatic Shard run before, really, which maybe means I'm boring. Pretty good store here. Oddly Smoothstone looks good. Card remove, acro, just enough gold for the acro. I take that now that I have 4 consistent energy. I tried to upgrade, but I couldn't, so. Escape plan's fine. After image, have a couple footworks. 5 energy. So I drink this cultist potion and then alchemize. Oh, and I can burst alchemize. Just looking for fumes desperately. I think I was saying I could have played the strike there and then Centennial Puzzle would proc. And yeah, Fumes at the bottom against Giant Head is disaster, actually. Like, it works out, but could be a disaster. Not applying any poison until it's already hitting me for 40. Gross. I should have played Acro first. Oh no, I decided against drawing because I don't want to draw my catalysts on the turn that I have no poison. So actually correct, But if I was going to draw, then I should have not played Blade Dance first. And here I'm actually cooking a little bit. Those shivs are doing a lot because of my cult spot. Escape Plane, Catalyst, possibly. And yeah, I Wraith form. Makes sense. Actually, super wrong order there, but I happened to not hit the Crippling Cloud anyway with the acro. So it ended up being fine. And then here my Wraithworm runs out, but I have Burst Crippling Cloud to reduce its damage by so much. And it's all good. So yeah, 40% less damage. 60 to 36. Paper Crane cooking. How much would it do normally? 45? So blocking for 9 more. Very good. Yeah, we got there against the Regen Giant Head. Regen is like, it's basically just normal Giant Head. We got Art of War, Emerald Key, Liquid Bronze. So I probably ditch the flex pot here because I'm poisoned anyway, and then play Entropic Brew, heal for 5, see what I get. Fire pot's kind of mid in Act 3. So, pretty good. Liquid Bronze can be good against... I consider clicking Upgrade All here. Against the heart, by the way. I consider clicking Upgrade All despite my entire thing being regen, but no. I have Toy Ornithopter, I have Meal of the Bone, I have Regal Pillow. I cannot click. You can no longer heal. That is suicidal, so just take the fight. Gambler's Brew. I keep the curse, I think. Just to get it out. Draw the fumes, draw the Clipping Cloud. And then it gets discarded anyway. Classic. See, this would be hitting for 6 times 6 if I didn't have the weaken. It's kind of huge. And I didn't comment on this, I think, but I picked Leg Sweep. I'm not sure when I did that, but Leg Sweep to apply weak with Paper Crane. Very, very important. So Hexaghost, the speed of this Hexaghost fight was concerning to me, for sure. I was like, man, this is taking a bit long. But, yep, found the catalyst. All good. Found a coin. So Act 4 shop will be pretty good. Considering Caltrops. I really have no respect for Caltrops. I don't get it at all, to be honest. I don't think I've ever taken Caltrops on purpose. And when I do have it in my deck, I don't ever like it. But, you know, Galar Lord and perhaps Jorbs, I don't really know. Both think it's like about as good as Fumes. And I think that's so cap. But worth mentioning that I am the worst player, so I'm probably wrong and need to get better at using that card. Perfectly block in here. An easy Wraith form. And take 1 Proxentennial Puzzle. Not that I have much of a choice anyway. Yeah, I drink this just to heal for 5, I think. I'm keeping the upgrade potion for Wraith form. I think 1 extra turn Wraith form matters more than, like, the whatever 15 times 3 damage that the bronze pot does to the heart. I'm thinking I have Catalyst and Burst and Catalyst, so I don't need more damage against the heart, I just need to live against the heart. So I'm looking for Duplication Potion or Ghost in a Jar from Alchemize, hunting for it and healing in the process, of course. And I have Blur in play, so block as much as I can. And then here I realize I can burst Alchemize, so I use both potions again. And I still have a burst charge here, so I do that. Double backflip. Keeping Swift Potion is very reasonable as well, but I'm taking Nemesis pretty seriously. Nemesis is no joke. Found the Wraith form, so the fight's over. And suddenly I'm full health. I'm cooking. Found another Crippling Cloud, that's fine. Unupgraded is pretty bad, but Transient actually kind of spooky. Before I have both Catalysts played, they can hit for quite a lot. Even when weakened. Shout out to Frost. Could have played Blur there instead of whatever I played. But work. See, Dexpot's definitely not what I'm looking for. And I suddenly realized this turn's terrible. I should have played that defend instead of whatever else I played. Minor mistake. No need to take damage here, surely. And yeah, now that I have a billion poison on it, I can just end the turn repeatedly. Always consider, like, should I be playing cards? Do I have Ink Bottle? Do I have Nunchaku? Do I have Sundial? Thinking about that, and I found the well-laid plans. Ah, oh, beautiful. It's like a sigh of relief. Ah, oh, I can finally just burst Catalyst. I can finally just hold Wraithborn until I need it. It's beautiful. Like I had something crawling on me. It's just my hair. Long hair, haver, relatable moments, am I right? This fight is free. I even have Mercury Hourglass as well. So yeah, I just Catalyst on the Spikers, since they're never getting attacked, of course. Oh, that would have killed, but I was full blocking anyway, so correct decision to strike the other one. I just, I'm not sure why I just didn't use a potion and then alchemize. That was huge, possibly huge misplay. Like, probably I just lost 5 health, but the other potion could have been Ghost in a Jar or Duplication Potion. So yeah, if we're marking down decision, or wrong decisions, that was one of the bigger ones of the run for sure. And yeah, I decided to take 5 to put Well-Laid Plans in play and Proxennial Puzzle. Pretty good. And notably, I have no copies of Piercing Whale in my deck. So that's awkward. At a moment like this, when you're getting hit for 90 or whatever. But I am able to kill the ones that are hitting me for a lot, and then weaken the rest. Oh, and I drew all-out attack as well. So they're all dead. And then Repto's only hitting me for 18. Very nice. There's a Catalyst. Now I remember to do the thing. Found Speed Potion. Good Repto fight. And I obviously want that skill pot more than Probably, speed potion, surely. I thought about it. I think I would have snapped. Current me snap discards the speed potion and takes it. But, yeah, not sure. So this fight's tough. I have a lot of powers, and yeah. So very luckily I find Nightmare, and I think this was like actually necessary to win. Nightmare on Catalyst, so I have enough Catalyst to kill both phases. It could have given me like something else good, perhaps. But yeah, I needed to find Catalyst. I didn't necessarily have to find Catalyst this turn, but it's nice that I got to play it for 0. This fight is also rather ugly, if I recall correctly. I take like 50 damage or something. Donu Deca would have been hard too, but I got Time Eaters, so I got lucky there. Like, it wouldn't have been that hard, but I might have died if I was on 20 something health. And so I play 4 powers, and he goes from 4x4 to 9x4, and I take 1 billion. I mean, I need well-laid plans in play. I need after image in play. I think it's a bit brutal, this fight, sometimes. The fact that, like, sometimes you just have powers and you have to play them. Maybe I don't have to play them, is the secret. Oh, so here I definitely want to double apply Crippling Cloud because it's so much weak. I need that Paper Crane weak. So take 7 more. Keep the draw, that also blocks. Yeah, I'm like not even thinking about Art of War, it seems like. I probably should be. Just play Wraithform. I was considering Blur Survivor there. I had Blur in play already, so I was considering playing Survivor. And then yeah, only 1 Catalyst here necessary. Let's kill it in 2 turns. And I think I keep Leg Sweep. Yeah, Leg Sweep is good. Doesn't have any weak on it yet, so. And that's beautiful. So play 1 Catalyst to get it cooking. And then keep the other one for when I draw a Burst. And then suddenly it'll be at 100 poison. See, this fight was pretty disgusting in a bad way. But I managed to Nightmare, and like some people maybe wouldn't have taken the skill potion over speed potion. I don't know, but that is what won me that fight. That's for sure. So lucky, or you know, I played to my outs. It's up to you, I suppose. Yep, don't play backflip. That damage doesn't matter at all. Don't want to progress the Time Eater end turn counter. That's a pretty good potion. Keep the Alchemize. It's a bad potion. Yep, end turn. I'm still keeping this burst. I need this burst for Catalyst. And unfortunately I have to end my turn there. But it's all good. It's all good. I think I still have 2 Catalysts, yeah, in my deck. Still have 2 Catalysts in my deck. So now I know I'm going to draw them both next turn, so I can just end my turn here. Full block, and then next turn do 1 billion damage. And a leg sweep to boot. And yeah, that's game. Apply 1 million poison. Then it tries to Foolish. I play that potion just to heal because I'm likely going to buy a potion from the store. In reality, that heal is not going to do anything because all I can do at this campfire is rest, and I have Regal Pillows, so I will be full HP anyway. But yeah, Fire Pot is not doing shit for me here. Backflip plus, not gonna skip that one. And I found a Lizard Tail. Not even sure it's correct to buy Lizard Tail here, but I mean it wins like always because I have Catalyst, Burst. There's also a second Burst and card remove. So some options. But yeah, I just buy Lizard Tail after thinking for a bit here. And probably buy that Distilled Chaos or whatever. Yeah, that's what it's called. Because it's better than not buying a potion, I imagine. And none of the other cards are good enough. Finesse is like fine. But I think the potion is better. Got Act 4. Just gotta get through this fight. So this is applying weak, luckily. The first artifact charge being stripped by the red mask. Second artifact charge being stripped by the poison from Crippling Cloud. And then the weak applies. Which is very nice for this turn when I'm taking 10x4 normally. Just play cards. Keep the Catalyst. And that's 57. I probably play Wraith Form. Should have just played Defend. That didn't do anything, and it broke Art of War. It's a good, good Gambler's Brew. And it's a good turn because of Blur. And you keep the Acro here instead of the Catalyst. Just draw. Gotta find Burst and Blur together. Yeah, they're definitely full blocking my attack damage, so I shouldn't be playing attacks, but I probably will. Yeah, not sure what I'm thinking here. Just not sure. I wasn't thinking. That's the problem. Crippling Cloud first. Oh no, this makes sense. I can leg sweep one on the left. And then actually, strike actually blocks for one there, so actually worth playing. And actually does damage. Drew the Catalyst, that's nice. So this fight's over. Clicking cards is fun. Found a bronze scales for the heart and a third catalyst. I think I actually don't even take that. It's like not necessary. And immediately finding burst catalyst without well-laid plans. We drink. And got the crippling cloud, huge. So I realize here I can burst catalyst already, and then I found a liquid memories from Entropic Brew. So that lets me go burst catalyst, Entropic Brew, burst catalyst, and apply 300 poison on turn 1. Not necessary, I don't think. But definitely ends the fight, that's for sure. And with Lizard Tail, I can literally just go pass, 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 and not die. But I block anyway, like a good player. And yeah, with weak as well, 1x15, it's not doing anything. Pass, pass, pass. And we did it in 57 minutes. Somehow faster than normal. So I definitely mouse over my relics here. I have one of the only mods I use is the relic stats, of course. So I remember to do it here. Meat on the Bone healing me for 144. Real Rigo Pillow healing for 60. So those are some big numbers. Paper Crane unfortunately not telling you the amount of damage it like reduced, which would be cool, but that's probably way too hard to calculate. And Ornithopter is at 77. I'm not sure how it's oh, because I must have been like full. So if I was missing 2 health and then I used it. So that is 75 divided by 5, 15. 15 potions used with Ornithopter. 16. So, and one of them didn't get the full 5. So yeah, my sustain relics were really quite good here. It turns out that when you can have like the shittiest run ever where you play badly, but if you find sustain relics as silent, then you just win. Anyway, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that absolutely atrocious run of Slay the Spire. Hope you learned something, and hope you have a beautiful day.